wassail all over the town. Our toast it is white and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Drink to thee. Drink to thee. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. And here is to Cherry and to his right cheek. Pray God send our master a good piece of beef, and a good piece of beef that may we all see. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Drink to thee. Drink to thee. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. So here is to Robin and to his right eye. Pray God send our master a good Christmas pie, and a good Christmas pie that may we all see. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Drink to thee. Drink to thee. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. Come on. And here's to the maid in the lily white smock, who tripped to the door and slipped back the lock, who tripped to the door and pulled back the pin, for to let these jolly wassailers in. Wassailers in. Wassailers in. For to let these jolly wassailers in. Come, butler, come fill us a bowl of your best. Then we hope that your soul in heaven may rest. But if you do draw us a bowl of the small, then down shall come butler, bowl and all. Bowl and all. Bowl and all. Then down shall come butler, bowl and all.
Wassail!
Wassail, wassail all over the town. Our toast it is white and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee.
Thank you.
Well, good evening, everyone. How are you all tonight? Woo, good. What a beautiful evening. Isn't Miss Annette? Yes, it is. Well, I'm Mayor Paul Hassler, and I'm here to welcome you and thank you for coming out to our wonderful tree trimming this evening. It's just been a glorious day and a great event. And personally, I want to thank Miss Annette and Frank Rolfe. Annette especially put a lot of work and time and effort into this event every year.
You had to live with her.
And Frank had to live with her, yeah. But he supports his wife, so that's awesome. So thank you both very much from the bottom of my heart. And it was like we didn't know whether to have the event or not, but we did the right thing by having it. And it's just been a great event, and looking forward to a great day tomorrow. Amen? And then I want to thank God for such a beautiful evening and a beautiful weekend, too. We have favor. So with that, again, thank you all, and I want to introduce you to Gary. He's going to take us through this event, and Mr. Gary Shield.
Yeah, you didn't know they'd have the two fattest, ugliest guys in towns doing this, did you?
No discrimination.
Well, I'd like to wait for the train to go by, but
He's almost done, Gary.
yeah. On behalf of the
Right on cue.
right on cue. One more. On behalf of the Holiday Christmas Festival Committee and our Executive Director, we would like to thank you all for coming, hoping that you enjoyed your day and that you will enjoy our ceremony. And I'd like to ask Annette Rolfe to raise your hand or something. She's our executive director, and without her, I can guarantee you we would not be here. So give her a big hand, folks. Give her a big hand. Thank you very much. And I'm really serious about that. Without her, we wouldn't be here. So San Genevieve was formed in 1735. It was settled in 1735 to 1750, somewhere in that time frame. And Christmas has been celebrated for over 275 years in this area. But right, we had the French explorers that came to San Genevieve in the early 1700s. So I'd like to again introduce you to Le Chanteur Français.
Il est né le divin enfant, jouait au bois, résonnait musette. Il est né le divin enfant, chanson du son environnement. Oh, qu'il est beau, qu'il est charmant, oh, que ses grâces sont parfaites. Oh, qu'il est beau, qu'il est charmant, il est doux, ce divin enfant. Il est né le divin enfant, jouait au bois, résonnait musette. Il est né le divin enfant, chantant tout son environnement. Depuis plus de 4 millions, nous le prophètes et les prophètes. Depuis plus de 4 millions, nous entendions ce œuvre temps. Il est né le divin enfant, jouait au bois, résonnait musette. Il est né le divin enfant, chanson tout son environnement.
I lost my notes, so there they are. In 1762, the Spanish acquired Louisiana from the French. And then in 1788, we started having some Americans come into this area, and they were coming from places like Pennsylvania, Virginia, Tennessee, and Kentucky. And then in 1788, I beg your pardon, then in 1800, France purchased the Louisiana. And in 1803, Napoleon sold it to the United States, what we now call the Louisiana Purchase, which was a big chunk of land. Then in 1840, the Germans arrived, and we started celebrating Christmas tree, or not celebrating, but became familiar with Christmas tree.
O Tannenbaum, wie dreußen deine Blätter. O Tannenbaum, wie dreußen deine Blätter. Du wirst nicht nur zur Sommerzeit, nur in den Winter, wenn ich neid. O Tannenbaum, wie dreußen deine Blätter. Oh Christmas tree, thy faith is so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, thy faith is so unchanging. A symbol sent from God above, proclaiming Him the Lord of love. Oh Christmas tree, thy faith is so unchanging.
Also, about this time, the tradition or the celebration of Santa Claus took effect, and there he is, and his whoever she is, I don't know, his wife, and there they are. Thank you.
Well, you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
I apologize. I forgot what to call her, Mrs. Claus. My mind went blank. Yeah, well, St. Genevieve is the first permanent settlement west of the Mississippi. We have that. It is also the only surviving French colonial community in the United States. And we are really fortunate that it is here. And we also have, oh yeah, the St. Genevieve is named after the patron saint of Paris, Genevieve. And we have, out of respect, I beg your pardon, a couple announcements I'd like to do before I get to that part. Sorry.
It's all right.
Down the street, there's a living manger scene put on by the Lutheran Church. It's about, and it's Presbyterian, I beg your pardon, Presbyterian, down about a little bit more in block. Also, before you get that, there's a building, about 2 buildings down. They have like a Christmas scene up, but they're giving out free hot chocolate tonight. So we'd like to invite you to do that. So out of respect for our wonderful culture that we have that goes along with the French, we'll close with a song by the Les Chanteurs Français. And we just want to say Merry Christmas to you all.
So, folks, I think for an MC that's been doing this for, 250 years, I think he's really doing a great job tonight.
This is actually a French carol, but you all know it in English. Everybody sing.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis
And could I have everybody join in on God Bless America?
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountain to the prairie, to the ocean wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you all for coming out this evening. Sure can, but you want to say goodnight and say goodbye to them. Or did you already do that?
Again, we would like to thank you all for coming out on tonight. We just appreciate your attention and your participation. And we just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas on behalf of the Holiday Christmas Festival Committee and our director, Annette Raw. Thanks again for coming, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
So that ends the program, folks, but Patti and I might stick around and sing a little music yet. Yeah.
Oh,
Tannenbaum, wie dreußen deine Blätter. O Tannenbaum, wie dreußen deine Blätter.